Je kijkt nog steeds naar Countdown, Europe's #1 rock show. In de studio een mevrouw die nog niet zo gaat in Europa. Dat zit eraan te komen, maar Amerika is een vreselijk grote ster. Martika. Hello. Now, before I start the interview, I want to say I don't hold a grudge against you for leaving me and the children to pursue your musical career. So I won't be talking about that in the interview.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Okay. Good. Now we can start. Now we can really start. I mean, you're 20, but when did you decide to get into show business?
Well, you should know that.
Yeah, but that was before my time.
Oh, when did I decide? When I was about 2 years old. We didn't know each other then.
I almost suffocated here. No, but 2 years old, you were already playing with things in your
microphone in my hand.
And when did you start making a living out of that? I understand.
When I was 12.
Yeah, you played in Annie?
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
I got an agent when I was 11, and I went on the audition. They had a big audition for dancers in Los Angeles, and I just went out and got it.
Because, I mean, there must be a million, zillion girls in the world who want to make it big in show business. And what do you think are your special traits that it worked for you? What happened?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with talent and perseverance, fate, right? Being in the right place at the right time. There's just such a combination of elements. I don't know. I mean, it was just my destiny, I guess. I can't really say why.
But did your parents have anything to do with it, or? Oh,
yeah, well, you know, they didn't have anything to do with me getting the jobs, but the fact that because none of my parents were in the business, so they didn't have any connections or anything. But if they hadn't really been supportive in taking me to my dance classes and taking me to my auditions and driving me around and putting all that time and energy into my career, then I wouldn't be this far. I would have started maybe 2 years ago or 4 years ago.
But it was you who really wanted to do. I mean, you hear all these terrible stories about parents telling their children, now you're here, you're going to follow that dance class or else you won't be the president's wife, and stories like that. But you wanted it all yourself, probably.
Well, yeah, actually, I sort of forced them into it. My father didn't want me in the business, but I really wanted it so he let me do it. But no, my parents never pushed me into anything. Actually, they've been great. You know, when I wanted to take time off, they let me take time off. When I wanted to leave school, they let me leave school.
Forever.
They just said, you know, follow your heart, and that's what I did.
That's good. And it brought you in places like this.
Nice
anyway,
place.
Hey, you recorded Carole King's classic. Did you know that song before you recorded it or not?
I'd heard it, but I wasn't really that familiar with it. I'd heard it in my subconscious somewhere growing up. So when I went in to record it, I listened to it one time just to get the melody, and I went for it. I didn't want to listen to it too much because then it would have sounded like hers in a way.
Do you decide on songs like that yourself, or how does that go ahead? You have
Yeah,
people
well,
doing that?
No, I mean, there's a team of people working with me, but I make all the final decisions myself, since it is me out there, you know. So, but my producer, Michael J., was the one who had the idea of doing that song. And when he started describing to me what he wanted to do with it, and we started throwing ideas back and forth, we realized that it would be a really cool thing to do.
Okay, well, and it is cool because it's going to be a huge hit all over Europe, we know.
Thank you.
Now, we'll see you on stage in a moment. First, we gave you a large list of videos you could pick one from. What happened? What did you choose?
Oh, okay. I'm going to pick the Eurythmics revival.
That's good. You like Anne Lennox?
I love her.
I like her smile.
She's incredible. She's an incredible singer.
Here to there, right. We'll see you on stage in a moment,
Okay.
Now, I've seen you co-hosting a show.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like you to announce it yourself, because you're such a host and have me lose my job.
You want me to announce what?
Eurythmics.
Oh, okay.
On camera, professional.
Okay. Hi, I'm Martika, and let's watch the new Eurythmics revival right now.
Hi, this is Tina Turner, and you're watching Europe's #1 rock show, Countdown.